So this video, after our arrival in Cuba, we arrived at Shelter Bay Marina, very nice. So the first part is the few days waiting to be measured and getting our permission to go through the canal, and then onto the canal itself. Here we are, all tied up in Shelter Bay Marina, and it's swelteringly hot. There's no air here. Other than that, we're fine. And this is where we are. You can see all the, yeah, I'll have a colour here, thank you. You can see the, there we are in the marina at the bottom. And the passage beer is out.
Cheers.
Pete's just got our timing there, it's 1 minute to 12.
Check his distance.
We timed our arrival terribly. We got here 1 minute early. Can't turn a digital clock forward. So Shelter Bay Marina was good fun, about 10 days. We enjoyed the swimming pool, the restaurant, laundry, free water, and really a convenient place to take stock before and prepare for the canal. The marina is situated very close to the entrance to the Panama Canal, so it's very convenient, and most boats will stop here and ready for the canal transit. This is Shelter Bay Marina, restaurant and office complex over there, pool in between, shops and supply store, laundries behind there, and in the jungle behind there is the howler monkeys and all sorts of creepy crawlies. So at the end of every tough day of boat work, we would gather at the swimming pool for a happy hour beer, always enjoyable and scenic. Another tough Monday afternoon at the marina, and the local beers are Balboa and Panama Classic. The Panama is obviously the local beer. And, also some nice morning runs through the jungle, the howler monkeys howling, some beaches to explore, and yeah, it was just really nice to stretch the legs a bit. Running along, came across this sign. It looks like there's a reindeer here in the tropical forests of Panama. Maybe it's just a symbol, I don't know, but I'd be surprised if I found a reindeer here. With no shops nearby, the marina provides a free shuttle bus service to Colon, the town. It's about 20 kilometers away, to go get shopping done. Very convenient. Well done, Shelter Bay. This is the new bridge that spans the entrance to the canal. Very impressive. Laundry day at the marina. Kind lady has helped us well. So we're at that stage of the day, it's happy hour, and Pete can't remember which beer is which. So here's the evidence. We have the two local beers, Panama and Balboa. Just so Pete can remember which beer is which.
I hear a bus driver.
End of the day, under the bus, there he goes. So once again, it's the Balboa and the Panama. And it's just a code, it's the glider. Say no more. Not that, that's not that. That's the glider.
Ready? Oh yeah, but there's so much food here.
There's chaos in the galley here. Note the glasses that were repaired with a piece of plastic pipe.
Okay, guys, what's happening? There's been a change of plan, eh?
Yeah?
Are we going to cut the onions up? We're going to put this into what?
Mush them all up nice. Cut it up
Just
fine.
chop it up, just chop it up.
Fine,
Put it
and then
nice
put it
in.
into
The cruisers area, the bra area, they're selling goodies every day. And the bra is over there. Boat is up there somewhere. Good luck spelling that every time we go through customs. Jeff and Pete, or should I say Harrison Ford and Steve Irwin, exploring the local nature of Panama. Yeah, some beautiful areas around the marina. A quiet beer before we went to the Sunday Braai barbecue at the marina. That's our salad.
That's everybody else's salad.
Yeah.
Get a bit of sushi in it there as well. That was the opposition.
Right.
Boys play salad.
The boys' boat salad. The normal ladies' salad. Pete, don't avoid our salad. Some true South Africans with a Panama beer and a South African flag. Here we go. The dock crawlers. It was time to prepare. This is another boat being measured by the Panama Canal official. They come around, they measure your boat and ask you all sorts of questions about your boat. Are you ready to go is basically what they're looking for. This was our lady that measured us. She was very good. So we just got the good news that we've been given a canal transit date in 2 days' time. We're expecting at least another week. They've already delivered our fenders and mooring lines for the locks. So those are the lines that we throw to the side walls and they pull us through on those lines. And yeah, looking forward to that. Watch this space. It's a cleaning day. We leave in the marina in 2 days' time, so it's clean bra stuff cleaning, scrubbed boat, scrubbed all the mats in the from the cabins, all the carpets, all been cleaned out to dry, between all our moorings and fender lines for the canal crossing. Yeah, busy 2 days coming up. Lots of cleaning while we've got marina water. The crew instructing and supervising while I clean the dinghy. But no, we all got stuck in, and we all done a great job of getting the boat ship shape for the canal. After a hard day's work, some liquid refreshments at the pool as per normal routine. Pete's just come back from a paddle. I paddled earlier. Yeah, the surf ski has been good fun, yeah, paddling out the marina into the harbour. Our poor flag had taken a battering flying for weeks and weeks and months, so just time to do some repair work on the flag, give it some love. Okay, so here goes the canal itself. It is about 82 kilometers long. It runs from the Atlantic Ocean, the Caribbean Sea, through to the Pacific Ocean by Panama City. It was finished in 1913. It took about 12 years to build. The French lost about 10,000 men trying to finish it off. They called it a day, and the Americans took over and finished it off. It lifts the boats up about 25 meters above sea level to the level of Gatun Lake. It then drops the boats back down through another series of locks to the Pacific Ocean. And yeah, it costs about 53,000 Rand for a yacht to go through. A passenger liner, it costs $1 million plus to go through. Average ship about $800,000 for the day trip through the canal. So it's not cheap, but it cost 10,000 men their lives in the building of it. So yeah, it was a big undertaking. It's a very impressive piece of engineering. Here we are waiting for the pilot to come. So we see the pilot boat coming. There he is there, and we are over there. So the pilot boat is on his way to come drop the advisor off. So we're in the entrance channel coming out to the canal. Ahead you can see the big bridge and go under that, and you can see the canal lights in the distance. Going past the channel marker and about to go under the bridge. An army of guys rafting us up to this boat, and we've got the next boat coming in over there. All happening. Got this coming in behind us. I think he's going to be right behind us.
Now we're getting closer to the land, but not before because.
Okay. For those that were wondering, the surf ski, you had to mount it across the front of the boat just to get it away from the side deck, because they had to use the cleats to tie the boats together. So the surf ski was across the front to go through the Panama Canal.
Well done there, guys.
There come the gates. gates.
It's crazy.
Cheers, Caribbean. See you in a few years. Gates are closing. Gates almost closed. Caribbean Sea is now behind us. And away we go. Pete and Jeff watching that ship in front doesn't come back towards us and keeps its distance. If it does come backwards, they will hold us. They will push the ship away. You can see they're flexing there. They warmed up. So you can see the water level rising pretty quickly and filling up the locks. And that's pure gravity feed, no pumps or anything, it's just water flowing from the lake filling up the lock. Amazing. We are tied up to the sides in the lock, there and over there. And the ship gets pulled through by those locomotives. See the water swirling around as it fills up in the lock. And it's lifting us about, I think about 8 meters in this lock, and then about another 8 meters and a few more meters in the third lock. Viento del Mar is now almost 20 years old, and it's the first time in 19 years that it's been above sea level. It's been at sea level all its life, and it's now going above sea level. Our advisor Guillermo is got it all under control. And then in front we've got the guy who came with us to help us with the lines is Elliot over there. And Peter's obviously giving him instructions. The water's come right up now, we're almost at the top of the gate. There we are, almost up in the first lock, and some ships lined up behind to come through. Early morning sunrise on the 29th of March 2023. Ship behind us getting a little help from his friend. Tugboat lining him up. Big hydraulic cylinders that open and close the lock gates. Some power there. Holding back a few million liters.
Number 1 to reverse, number 2 is going to drive back to working lanes and hold.
It looks crazy there, that's a massive car carrier up in the air, way above us, coming the other way. To a second lock, and the gates are closing. Up we go. It's fish one is a foot. That's 45 foot from the top, I think, from the bottom, but rising rapidly, filling the lock, lifting us up. You can see the big hydraulic cylinder that's just closed the gates. There it is up there. Yeah, holding back a whole lake. Boats are swirling around quite a bit with all the current in here. Yeah, we are in the Panama Canal. Right over there. You can see the AIS of the other two boats rafted up next to us. And the ship that's ahead of us in the same lock. There comes a Ro-Ro, a car carrier, coming from, at the moment it's way above us. So while we're tied up in the lock here, it's quite social. Not much to do other than let the water lift us up. The crew are having a hard-earned break from doing absolutely bugger all.
It is a hard-earned break after doing everything.
Yeah.
What size of the thing? Do that.
We feel like a pimple here. I think it's a little mosquito here. We're just an irritation. That is big. It's dwarfing us. He's just pulled into position, and I'm glad he's on the other side. A little bit of concrete holding him back. Ship in front of us is just engaged forward. He's pulling out into the next lock. I think we've got one more lock to go, and then we're at Gatun Lake level, something like that. You can see the locomotives that pull the ships through. There it goes there. We move through under our own engines. Don't need a locomotive like that to pull us through. Not much space on each side of that ship. It's a tight fit. There we go. We're in the third chamber, third lock. It's closing and ready to lift us up. Now we go up to the level of the lake. This was Jose. He works for the agent that helped us get through the canal, and Jose was brilliant. Helped us a lot to handle lines and get the boat safely through. Thanks, Jose. So there are live webcams all along the canal, which you can log on to on the Panama Canal website. And we logged on and saw ourselves going through. Quite nifty. There we are in the top lock at lake level. The Caribbean behind us. Last of the Caribbean we'll see. Now it's all Pacific. Keep going west, Indian Ocean. And onwards. There we go, coming out the locks. First set, but across the lake. So we're untied from our buddy boats here. We three cross separately across the lake. And that's out of the locks into Gatun Lake and fresh water. Haven't had the yacht on fresh water since Amazon River. So nice to get some fresh water under the hulls, clear some barnacles off. And yeah, it's got to watch the shipping traffic. It's pretty hectic.
buddy boat. I hope he's watching behind him. That is fairly close. At least they're two red boats. Yeah, that's about all they got in common. They're both red. But that I'm sure he was wide awake. So this is Lake Gatun, between the two locks of the Panama Canal. We've got about 40 kilometers across this lake, and ships anchored everywhere and moving everywhere. It'll be fairly wide awake here. It's a busy lake. Starting to get towards some real jungle now. Breakfast, got through the locks, some of the work done, half the job done. Bit of breakfast. Skipper. One lonely little island. Wow, rock. Remembering this lake used to be a river, so that used to be the top of a mountain or a hill. Pre-2012, 1912, the lake was flooded. The construction of the canal. He's learnt a bit on the trip. He's now instructing others. Yeah, come a long way. I hope he's watching what's coming ahead. So yeah, crossing Gatun Lake, across the Panama Canal, and yeah, just a moment to reflect on the past year, crossing the Atlantic, Amazon River, Caribbean, Bahamas, Cuba. Here we are, leaving, well, we've left the Caribbean now, and heading towards the Pacific. So we got this coming. This is the view we got at the moment. So we're in the shipping lane. Peter's steering, and we're heading down there into the narrow river towards the Miraflores locks, which lead into the Pacific. Yeah, it's quite surreal to be on a freshwater lake, crossing from one ocean to the other. It's been one of the bucket list things to do, and nearly there. Yeah, it's busy with ships here. We got this guy coming behind us. We got this guy on the other side of the channel, and we've got another one coming up the channel over there. So yeah, plenty shipping traveling up and down the lake between the locks. Yeah, this guy's fairly intimidating. He's holding his course. I guess we'll have to duck and dive. probably the width of 2 ships, the river here. And we got this guy coming this way. We got Uyghur in port to port with him. But to complicate issues, we got this guy coming squeezing through as well. So yeah, it's suck it in and hold your breath. Port to port, they're pretty close. And you know you're big when you got your own tug escorting you. That's a big boy. Plenty containers there. Taking half the world's production through to the Atlantic Ocean. Whew. Tight. Very tight. They've obviously done that before. So he has slowed down a bit just to give us some space. Pete's at the helm. And he's got his ships have got his full attention. Keeping a beady eye on the big boy behind us. Okay, he's all over us now. I think he's seen us. Because he has, yeah, he's coming close, but he's seen us, I think. He's also loaded up. just above the water. All sorts of vessels here. Jeff takes over from Pete. Pete was getting tired of contending with this guy of ours. And yeah, kept the pressure on Pete all the way. Almost looks like they're going to collide. And there they go. That would be a catastrophic collision. It would block the Panama Canal, which would stop world trade in its tracks. And yeah, probably collapse a whole lot of economies. So best they go past each other. Yeah, so we're going to moor up onto these mooring balls, one of these mooring balls, that one over there. Let the other boats catch up. We're a bit ahead of schedule. So here we are, tied onto the mooring buoy, waiting for the other yachts to catch up, and we'll probably have lunch here because we're a little bit early for our next locks. And yeah, there's a road freeway thing next to the river over there, and we got to carry on down there. Probably only got about an hour to the next lock, so we probably have lunch here. Yeah, all good. So here in Panama, they move things from one port across to the city by train as opposed to truck, and that is a lot of goods moving between ports. Yeah, rail transport, far more effective than road transport. Take note, South Africa. Here we are, tied up to the mooring ball. Hurry up and wait. Here we are. So while we're sitting here at this mooring, halfway through the canal, Pete and Jeff put together this unbelievable lunch, pot stew, and it's being savoured right now. Jose.
Rally coming up. That rally will take up the entire day, and then those are normally transit, they will have to wait up.
So
So time to leave the mooring ball, and we are going to be following that big boy over there. And here we are in the first lock. We had to overtake a ship with 3 of us rafted up. We had to re-raft up and then overtake a ship in the locks. It was good fun. They had all my attention. But here we are in the first lock, ready to drop down to the Pacific. And that's coming in behind us, coming up right up behind us. He hasn't got much space on each side. He's a tight fit. Well done, crew. Well done, Peter. Jeffrey, well done. Jose.
Well done, Captain.
And Elliot, well done. Not through yet, but we are getting there. Yeah, there it is down there. Next lockdown, heading towards Pacific. Waiting for this guy to come in behind us. Hopefully he's got brakes. Or a good reverse thrust. Otherwise we toast. These ships are moving through. There's one in the distance there. There's this one right here. You can just see his bow there. Moving forward. There's a locomotive pulls him through. He's in the lock next door to us. And there he comes there. He's a bit lower than us. That water level's lower. So this just pulled up behind us. Yeah, as I say, I hope he's got a good reverse thrust. It's probably about 30 meters away from us. And to stop a ship that size would probably take about half a kilometer. Anyway, there he is. Interesting fact, ships are built to be almost exactly the width of the Panama Canal, so they can maximize their width to fit through the Panama Canal. The new canal built 10 years ago takes the Neo-Panamax ships, which are designed to the super big boys, but they fit in the new canal. So ships are designed around the size of the Panama Canal. So we're dropping down, going down, getting down to Pacific Ocean level. I think we've got another 3 locks to go through, so this is the first bit. This guy's walking across the gate. Hopefully it doesn't open right about now. Yeah, I dropped down quite a bit, and those locomotives up there are keeping that guy spot on in the middle, because they haven't got much room for error. Ready to go.
Lock the lines.
Here's webcam shots of us in the Miraflores locks. Thanks to John Perry, who emailed me these pictures he took watching us go through the canal. Here we are in the Miraflores locks.
Ajá, correcto, se agarra, ¿ves? Así mismo, como que no hay más Dios, ¿no? Espera, porque se vaya sobre nosotros.
So these guys are walking us through, together with a shop on the other side. There we are, down there, Pacific Ocean.
That's people, tourists who come to the viewing deck to see the boats go through. And there they are, watching us, putting us under pressure here. A few more locks to go. And that's where we've come from. Car moving in behind us. I think we're waiting for him.
Yeah, there they are, the three musketeers. Jeff, Pete, great crew, guys. Bahamas, Cuba, Panama Canal, through to the Pacific. Excellent job, guys. Thank you for helping the boat through, and you're welcome back on the boat anytime.
We are at the Pedro Miguel locks, I think. Visitor centre up there. Everyone here to see us go through. We wish. They're just watching the ships go through. We happen to be in the way. And those gates will open and we're a little bit closer to the Pacific. Sorry, it's the Miraflores locks. Just seen it up there. Panama Canal, 1913. It's been around a while. There we are, way down, waiting for the gates to open. See how low we are. Even that ship, almost below the walls. Speed of the current flowing through past us. It's going to be wow. That's current, so we've got to outrun the current when we go out of this lock. Advisors warned us we'll need some speed. And that down there is the Pacific Ocean.
Jeff, Pete and Elliot. Elliot making his way back to Canada straight after our transit. Thanks, Elliot, for your help.
That's it, into the Pacific for a whole long time on this ocean. And we're through. Cheers, Panama Canal. It was a long, busy day. Coming up to the Bridge of the Americas. So that's the bridge that connects North America to South America, effectively. Yeah, we've got to get under there, and then we're in the Pacific Ocean proper. The Bridge of the Americas.
So the Bridge of the Americas, named as such because it effectively joins North America to South America. The Bridge of the Americas.
There we go, under it. Nearly done. We're here at Balboa Yacht Club.
which is all these boats over here. We're going to pick up a mooring ball for the night. We've had a long day, so we're not going to go all the way around to Anchorage. We're going to pick up a mooring ball here tonight. See, there's a bit of a pirate ship there. And then the advisor, the pilot, is getting off the boat soon. And yeah, that'll be us. Panama Canal, nearly done. Okay, this one is an interesting part. We've got a 10-ton boat pulling up to yours. The pilot's got to step on. Leap of faith. There he goes. Thanks, get over. Yeah. Sun going down on Panama Canal Day. Cheers.
Cheers.
Pacific.
Pacific.
Cheers, guys. Thanks, Elliot.
Cheers.
Thank you, boys. Well done.
Woo. Long day. It was a tester.
What's on the, they jumped on a quarter post.
We genuinely appreciated what we did for them in terms of food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Genuinely happy.
Guillermo, the advisor.
Oh, listen, they had a good show there.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
And this is Balboa Yacht Club, Anchorage, just outside the Bridge of Americas. After a long day going through the canal, but a magnificent day, really special. Engineering incredible for 1913. And that's it. Panama Canal done, end of the day. And we're going to have 1 or 2 or 7 cold beers.